And Louis has proven himself to be a little bit mischievous when it comes to these public events. We've seen him stealing the show on the balcony at Buckingham Palace.
Prince Louis has had quite the year. The cheeky 4-year-old has a talent for stealing the show at royal engagements.
Something shocking is unfolding at Buckingham Palace. Have you heard the news about Prince Louis? For months, whispers and speculation have swirled around the youngest of the royal siblings, but now the palace has finally broken its silence. And what they revealed has left royal watchers and fans around the world holding their breath. Prince Louis, the playful 7-year-old often seen running through palace gardens or sharing laughter with his older siblings, has always captured hearts with his charm.
Prince Louis chatting with the camera and showing off his signature charm in a new video.
But behind the smiles and mischievous antics, a serious update has emerged, one that no one expected. While the world watched celebrations and public appearances, something quietly profound was shaping the youngest prince's life, changing the rhythm of his daily world in ways only the family truly understands. This announcement is not just about titles or duties. It touches the very heart of the young prince's family life, revealing challenges, resilience, and glimpses of the character Louis is quietly building every day. Stay with us as we uncover the full story behind Buckingham Palace's devastating update on Prince Louis. You won't want to miss the truth revealed behind closed doors. Prince Louis's early life and emotional journey. Even in a world defined by grandeur and public attention, the life of Prince Louis has always been anchored in small, quiet moments. Born into a family whose every move is scrutinized, Louis's earliest days were filled with both love and the inevitable weight of expectation. He was the youngest of 3 children.
Prince Louis Arthur Charles is the 3rd child of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge,
joining older siblings George and Charlotte. And from the very beginning, his parents, Prince William and Princess Catherine, sought to cultivate not only his curiosity and joy, but also resilience and understanding. The palace corridors, often echoing with ceremonial footsteps, also echoed with laughter, soft cries, and the gentle routines of family life. Louis learned early on that while the outside world would watch every public smile, every giggle, the heart of the home was a private sanctuary. His parents worked tirelessly to ensure that, despite the extraordinary nature of their lives, their children could experience childhood in its most natural form, filled with wonder, play, and emotional growth. The past year added layers of complexity to this world. Princess Catherine faced health challenges that shook the family, moments that even the youngest could sense.
The Princess of Wales has just announced that she is undergoing treatment for cancer.
King Charles, too, confronted personal struggles, and through it all, the family navigated private challenges under the watchful gaze of the public. For Louis, these experiences were subtle, yet profound lessons. He observed the concern in his parents' eyes, the pauses in their conversations, and the way his siblings responded with both fear and support. Slowly, he began to understand that love does not vanish even in difficult times. It adapts, persists, and strengthens. Louis's daily routines became a blend of ordinary childhood joys and subtle lessons in empathy and resilience. He chased squirrels in the palace gardens, built imaginative worlds with his small toys, and created intricate games that often involved his siblings. Yet even in play, he absorbed lessons about patience, cooperation, and attentiveness qualities that his parents gently encouraged. Every drawing he made for his mother during her recovery, every mischievous smile shared with George or Charlotte, was a quiet act of connection, a way of expressing love in a world where words often fell short. Observers close to the family noted how Louis's character began to reveal itself in these small gestures. While he remained a playful, energetic child, he also displayed an emerging awareness of the needs and feelings of those around him. His curiosity was not limited to toys or games. It extended to understanding people, their moods, and their struggles. a glance at his mother's expression.
He covered his mom's mouth as she was speaking to him. But the most memorable moment, when Louis held a hand up to his nose and stuck his tongue out at Kate.
A thoughtful question about why someone seemed sad, or a gentle attempt to cheer a sibling, reflected a heart attuned to the subtleties of human emotion. The balance between public expectation and private life was always delicate. Prince William and Princess Catherine knew that the palace's legacy would one day demand much from Louis, yet they intentionally focused on allowing him to grow at his own pace. They spoke gently, explained difficult topics in simple terms, and reassured him that challenges were part of life, but could be met with courage and love. Even moments that seemed small, a quiet bedtime story, an afternoon in the garden, or a playful race through the corridors, were infused with lessons about patience, empathy, and resilience. Amidst these experiences, Louis's laughter became a symbol of hope for the family. During times of stress, when worry clouded the palace halls, his infectious giggles and playful antics reminded everyone that joy could coexist with difficulty. Every joke, every game, every mischievous action was not merely childhood fun, but it was a subtle anchor that helped his parents and siblings navigate challenging days. Even school life contributed to Louis's emotional development. Teachers observed his boundless energy, his curiosity about nature and the world, and his eagerness to learn. Small acts, such as helping a friend, sharing toys, or asking questions that revealed his concern for others, showcased a young mind and heart growing in awareness and sensitivity. These moments outside the palace reinforced lessons learned at home, shaping a child who is as compassionate as he is playful. In the quiet corners of Buckingham Palace, Prince Louis's story unfolded far from public scrutiny. It was a tale of growth, resilience, and subtle strength. A boy learning about life while being gently guided by parents committed to nurturing not just a royal, but a kind, thoughtful human being. Every smile, every curious glance, and every playful moment was a step in a journey that would prepare him for both the expectations of the monarchy and the lessons of real life. Through all these experiences, one truth became clear. Prince Louis was not only growing under the watchful eyes of the public, he was thriving within the warmth and guidance of a family determined to protect his innocence while quietly preparing him for the future. In laughter, in small acts of kindness, and in moments of reflection, Louis's emotional foundation was being laid strong, tender, and full of the promise of a remarkable journey ahead. Prince Louis's personal moments and anecdotes. Beyond the grand halls of Buckingham Palace and the watchful eyes of the world, Prince Louis has always been a child first, a boy whose curiosity and laughter fill every corner of his life. Whether it's racing through the gardens with George and Charlotte, or quietly observing the flutter of a bird outside his window, Louis has a way of finding joy in the simplest things. These moments, often unseen by the public, paint a portrait of a boy whose heart is as lively as it is tender. Inside the palace, life is a mixture of routine and discovery. Louis loves his little collections, small toys, pebbles, or tiny trinkets he finds during outdoor adventures. He arranges them meticulously, assigning stories and personalities to each one as if building a world all his own. His parents, William and Catherine, have always encouraged this imagination, knowing that play is not just entertainment, but a way for him to understand life and the people around him. Even amidst the challenges his family has faced, Louis's humor and playfulness have remained unshaken. During family dinners, his mischievous grin often sparks laughter across the table. A quick joke, a playful nudge, or an unexpected comment can turn an ordinary evening into a moment of shared joy. It's in these small acts that the resilience of the young prince shines brightest. He learns, even at 7, that laughter can be a balm for the heart, a gentle reminder that love persists no matter the circumstances. At school, teachers describe him as energetic, curious, and endlessly engaged. Louis is fascinated by nature, animals, and the outdoors. He asks questions that seem simple but reveal a mind eager to understand the world. His drawings and little handmade cards given to his parents or grandparents carry a depth of thought and care that seems far beyond his years. Every line, every color, every tiny note is a testament to a young boy who feels deeply and expresses it quietly. But it's not just play and school that shape his days. Louis is learning the rhythms of family life in moments both ordinary and profound. He observes the subtle gestures of his parents, the way they show care for each other, and the patience with which they navigate challenges. Through this, he is beginning to understand empathy, compassion, and responsibility in his own gentle way. A whispered reassurance to a sibling, a thoughtful look at his mother during recovery, or a small act of kindness towards someone else. These moments accumulate, teaching him lessons that no classroom ever could. Even public events, though rare for someone his age, reveal glimpses of Louis's character. He carries himself with a natural charm, his expressions alternating between childlike wonder and the quiet attentiveness his parents have gently nurtured. Whether waving to a crowd or observing a ceremony, he balances curiosity with respect, playfulness with poise. It's this balance, the fusion of innocence and subtle awareness, that captures the hearts of those who see him, hinting at a future shaped not just by titles but by the depth of his character. Through laughter, small acts of thoughtfulness, and a relentless curiosity, Prince Louis is quietly learning what it means to grow in a family that faces extraordinary pressures, yet remains grounded in love. Every drawing, every game, every mischievous smile is a note in the symphony of his childhood, a childhood carefully protected, yet filled with lessons that will shape the man he is destined to become. Buckingham Palace update and public reaction. Then came the announcement, one that no one could have anticipated. Buckingham Palace, usually a place of quiet protocol and measured statements, spoke out about Prince Louis, delivering news that left royal watchers across the globe in stunned silence. For the youngest member of the royal family, the palace's words were not just a formality, they revealed a side of Louis that the world had rarely seen: his courage, his resilience, and the subtle strength that lies within even the smallest members of the monarchy. Details emerged slowly, carefully curated by the palace to protect Louis's privacy while offering glimpses into his life behind closed doors. The news touched on how he has navigated a period of uncertainty, with a mix of childlike innocence and emerging maturity. From supporting his siblings to observing his parents with keen awareness, Louis had quietly become a source of joy and grounding for his family. Each anecdote shared painted a picture of a boy who, despite his youth, carries a sense of understanding far beyond his years. As the statement circulated, reactions erupted worldwide. Fans flooded social media, expressing awe at Louis's behavior and the family's approach to parenting. Headlines splashed across newspapers. Prince Louis shows quiet strength. Young royal captures hearts. Once again, Buckingham Palace reveals touching truth about Louis. Royal experts weighed in, noting how this update signals a shift in how the youngest royals are raised, protected, loved, and allowed to grow at their own pace. Yet the announcement carried more than just praise. It sparked conversations about childhood, privacy, and the pressures of royal life. Parents everywhere are related to the balance William and Catherine strive to maintain, guiding their children through challenges while preserving moments of pure, unfiltered joy. Louis's story became a symbol not of duty or obligation, but of what it means to grow up in a family that faces extraordinary expectations, yet prioritizes love, support, and understanding. Even the small gestures highlighted in the statement captured public imagination. From handmade drawings that cheered his mother to thoughtful interactions with his siblings, Louis's daily acts of kindness reminded people that the essence of royalty is not found solely in titles, ceremonies, or public appearances. It lies in compassion, empathy, and the quiet ways one uplifts those around them. Through the buzz, one fact stood clear. Prince Louis has become more than a young royal under the spotlight. He is a child whose laughter, curiosity, and subtle wisdom reflect a family dedicated to nurturing both heart and character. And while the palace carefully maintains boundaries, the announcement allowed the world a rare glimpse into how love and resilience coexist behind Buckingham Palace walls.
Architectural marvels are concerned, Buckingham Palace is among the top of the list. The structure exudes opulence.
Future implications and the path ahead. As the palace's announcement settled into the minds of royal watchers, one question echoed louder than any headline. What does the future hold for Prince Louis? Unlike his older brother George, destined to inherit the throne, or Princess Charlotte, preparing for a supportive royal role, Louis's path is yet to be defined. And perhaps that is exactly how his parents, William and Catherine, intend it to be. They have created a childhood that is first and foremost his own, where play, curiosity, and learning take precedence over titles and formal duties. Observing Louis through public appearances and private anecdotes, one notices a balance rare for someone so young. He is learning responsibility without losing innocence, understanding empathy while enjoying the delights of childhood. The palace's update subtly conveyed that this approach is deliberate. William and Catherine are not simply shielding him from the weight of expectations. They are nurturing a child who will grow into his roles naturally.
3 children of William and Catherine, the Prince and Princess of Wales, have all matured quite a bit over the past year.
Without the burden of premature public scrutiny. Every small decision, the hours spent drawing, the quiet encouragement to explore nature, the gentle guidance in family life, signals a parenting philosophy grounded in patience, understanding, and love. The world outside Buckingham Palace cannot help but be fascinated. Social media feeds are filled with admiration for Louis's charm, curiosity, and kindness. Experts on monarchy note that this represents a modern shift in royal upbringing. The younger generation of royals is no longer raised solely for public appearances. Instead, they are encouraged to cultivate character, empathy, and emotional intelligence alongside their royal duties. In Louis, we see the embodiment of this philosophy, a boy whose laughter, thoughtful gestures, and curiosity reveal a deeper lesson for both royals and the public alike: the value of raising a child fully, with care, attention, and freedom. Even within the palace, his influence is quietly shaping family life. Observers close to the household describe Louis as a source of joy and grounding, particularly during moments of stress or uncertainty. His parents often reflect on how his presence reminds them of life's simple pleasures, anchoring their decisions in love and human connection rather than ceremony and expectation alone. It is in these moments that the future of the monarchy, subtly and quietly,
Prince William, the monarchy. The Duke may ascend sooner than he realizes. And when he does take over, William knows exactly how to seize control of the monarchy.
is being shaped through the emotional intelligence, resilience, and compassion nurtured in a child who is learning not just to be royal, but to be human. Louis's small yet meaningful actions, handmade drawings, jokes at the dinner table, and attentiveness to his siblings carry lessons far beyond their apparent simplicity. Each one is a building block in his development, teaching him empathy, patience, and the importance of joy. These values will guide him in the years to come, whether in public duties or private life. And the palace's careful management of this period ensures that Louis grows without undue pressure, allowed to explore his interests while internalizing lessons that will serve him well for a lifetime. But the implications extend beyond Louis himself. The way William and Catherine are raising their children is quietly reshaping perceptions of modern monarchy. The public sees not just heirs or royal protocols, but a family navigating life with authenticity, compassion, and grounded values. Louis, as the youngest, symbolizes the potential for a new kind of royal childhood, one that balances tradition with humanity, responsibility with play, and duty with heart. As the youngest member of the family, Louis also represents hope for the monarchy's future. His upbringing reflects a shift from rigid expectation to mindful growth, from public image to private well-being. Every laugh, every moment of curiosity, every small act of kindness contributes to a legacy not defined by titles alone, but by character and empathy. For the public, watching him grow is more than entertainment. It is a glimpse into the evolution of the royal family itself. And yet, questions remain. How will Louis navigate the pressures of public life as he grows older? What roles will he choose when the time comes? Will he follow a path similar to his siblings, or carve out one uniquely his own? While no one can answer these questions with certainty, the palace's recent update offers reassurance. For now, Louis's childhood will be nurtured, protected, and celebrated for what it is, a foundation upon which a thoughtful, compassionate, and resilient individual can emerge. In the end, Buckingham Palace's announcement is more than news. It is a testament to the values William and Catherine are instilling. It reminds the world that royalty is not just about duty or ceremony. It is about character, kindness, and love. Prince Louis, in his laughter, curiosity, and quiet strength, embodies these lessons in every small moment of his daily life. And as he continues to grow, he carries with him the promise of a future shaped not by pressure, but by thoughtful guidance, freedom to explore, and the unwavering support of a family devoted to love above all else. Prince Louis' story is far more than a headline. It's a glimpse into the heart of a young boy learning about life, love, and family behind the walls of Buckingham Palace. From playful afternoons in the gardens to quiet moments of reflection, every experience shapes him, showing the world that even royals face challenges, joys, and deeply human lessons. His laughter, curiosity, and kindness remind us that childhood is precious, and the smallest acts of care often carry the greatest meaning. The palace's recent update was not just news, it was an invitation to witness the growth of a child who is quietly learning resilience, empathy, and the value of family above all else. Prince Louis may be young, but his story already inspires, teaching that strength can be gentle and that love, guidance, and understanding are what truly shape a life. Stay with us as we continue to follow the youngest prince's journey, uncovering the private moments, lessons, and milestones that the world rarely sees. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss a single moment of Prince Louis's unfolding story. The truth behind Buckingham Palace's most heartfelt update is still being revealed, and you'll want to see every step.